And hello everyone, welcome to today's webinar. I relaunched a poll. Is this your first time with us in this webinar? Do let me know. Okay, so I do see, oh, okay, great, I do see some new faces here. So let me tell you more about what we do. We have a daily webinar where Gene will be walking you through his thoughts and ideas for a very specific currency for each day. Monday, Aussie and New Zealand. Tuesday is the Euro. Wednesday is the Pound. Thursday, Yen and Gold. And Friday, Canadian Dollar and the cryptocurrencies. Now, so today it's Tuesday, so Gene will be speaking on the Euro pairs, and he'll be taking us through different time frames. This webinar is going to be very beneficial to both long-term investors and short-term traders. During this session, Gene will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlighting potential targets and risks. However, disclaimer, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Now, a quick introduction to Gene. Gene is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. Gene runs LCMS Traders, where he coaches traders on how to trade Forex and to be consistent and profitable. And of course, Forex Briefcase, which are managed account services, where Gene trades an AUM of more than 12 million USD on a daily basis. Gene has been invited to speak on many stages globally to give his views on the Forex market. Now, let me run the second poll and let me know, how did you get to know this webinar here? Okay, how did you get to know? It's very good and important for us. While you're taking you're doing the poll, let me take this opportunity to share with you more about LCMS Traders Club. Go. LCMS Traders Club is a private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, and coach you to be a better and profitable trader. This is a place to be regardless of whether you're new, experienced, part-time, or full-time trading. If you have joined us from the Telegram channel, you have been enjoying our trade signals absolutely free. A question you might have is that when you were told when to get into a trade, you do not know where to exit. Now, in the Traders Club, we not only give you the signals earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals and actually guide you to where to exit with specific reasons, so that in the long run, you not only earn from the signals, you also learn how to trade better. So you can see, for example, here, yesterday, we just issued a signal of sell US CAD at 1.2665 with a stop loss and the 3 possible take profit targets. You can see straight away in the comment, we put in all the reasons why we're looking to sell with the chart. Okay, when you hit TP1, we let you know it hit TP1, and when it hits about 30 pips, we look at the market. The market is pretty slow yesterday, so as it hits 30 pips, we will suggest you to secure your profits at 30 pips. Secure profits means close your trade. Now, really, so if you're based on this one, if you learn new strategies or require some coaching, we also have members only live Zoom sessions on Monday and Wednesdays evening. Now, on Monday, we run through the trade ideas. We'll run through the trade ideas, teach you new strategies, update you on recent market and economic developments. This time is really opportunity to pick Gene's brain on pretty much any trading related questions that you might have. Okay, and then also on Wednesdays, we have actually the live trading sessions. Okay, we run live trading sessions so that you can trade together with Gene, and you will know how to trade, how we look at it based on the 5 steps. We actually trade much better. Now, lastly, we have a wide range of analyses for the club members here. We have a weekly currency call. Here we have the weekly currency correlation table. We have the daily watch list here, where we tell you which pairs to look for, what possible actions in the morning we look at it, what possible entry level and potential profit targets as well. Now, this is really the place to be, to join, so that you can get the best information, shortcutting your way to trading success. Now, how do you join this group? The link will be is already pasted in the chat group. It is a paid subscription of $199 a year. Just go to traderslcms.com.sg, scroll down, and you will see here, click this button, US dollar $199 a year. But really, it's less than $1 a day. But if you're facing any uncertainty in your trading or taking risk on your trades, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit and get some coaching to improve on your confidence and strategy immediately. Now, trading can be very lonely, but with a close-knit community here ready to share, trading can be very enjoyable and definitely profitable. If you haven't done so, you're not in the club yet right now, do not make sure you click on the button now to join, and we'll definitely let you in, and it'll be a fantastic family together. Now, while you're doing the clicking of the 199 a year and join the club, let me now hand over to Jin.
While you're doing that, Daniel, I'll put you on the spot. If you 30 seconds, tell me how you like the Forex briefcase performance so far.
Oh, fantastic! You know, I've just seen in the morning that already this month is going to be up by 3 to 4%. Profit for performance. And this morning, just this morning alone, I was waking up in yesterday's trade and today's trade. I was already up by 1K. I don't see anything much better than that. Waking up and have a profit in my face, looking at it. So I love it very much.
Awesome. Right. No, I just needed to buy a couple more seconds. I was just looking at another trade before I got into this analysis. Right. So now I can focus on the analysis. Market has seemed to slow down or stopped a little bit, taking a breather after a couple of days or yesterday and today's big move. So Tuesday, today, let's start talking about the euro dollar. Okay, so euro dollar, forextradingasia.com. If you are not there already, make sure you get on. Absolutely free to join. All the analysis, all the analysis on the daily currency pairs, all the different pairs are all there. We've got the news there for you as well, and the economic calendar. I use this on a day-to-day basis just to help me plan what is coming up in terms of news, what to pay attention to, and also how to trade any specific news coming out. So today is euro dollar. We'll look at the euro dollar and the euro pound as well. Focus on the news will be on the euro, right? So today, Tuesday, we have GDP numbers coming out for the Eurozone. Eurozone GDP numbers quarter on quarter expected to stay at minus 0.7%. Year on year number expected to stay at minus 5.1%. So what these actually mean is that we're probably not going to see too much of a surprise coming from the Eurozone. Staying at a minus 0.7 for a quarter, we're going to see that actually come into a technical recession, which could actually push the euro dollar a little bit lower. I'll tell you more about that as we reflect that onto the charts, with this number coming out at minus 0.7. However, one thing to pay a bit of attention to is also with this GDP number, it spans across the whole Eurozone. So it's being influenced by many different countries, many different economies. So take that number or take that data with a little bit of a pinch of salt. I don't think it's going to move as significantly as you would normally expect a GDP number to move. With that, the next Euro news we're going to look at is also on Wednesday. We have the ECB monetary policy statement coming out at 4 p.m. So that's something to pay attention to. What's their plans for the future? Is the euro going to continue, with the stimulus? How is it performing with coming out, or I would say coming out of this whole COVID situation right now? With the UK is starting to talk about opening up already. I'll tell you more about the UK tomorrow when we talk about a pound. But the euro being so close to the UK, how is it affecting it altogether? And then on Thursday, where is it? On Thursday, no, I saw on euro. Okay, on Friday, we have all the CPI numbers coming out, the manufacturing PMI numbers coming out from the Eurozone, services PMI numbers coming out from the Eurozone. Manufacturing PMI number coming from 54.8 to 54.3. You can see not a big change expected there. Still in that expansionary phase. Services PMI going from 45.4 to 45.9. It's recovering, still in that contractionary phase. So in the overall scheme of things, we can actually see that maybe the Eurozone is going to strengthen a little bit. It's going to sit there in that levels, but probably not going to move too much. The focus is still going to come back to the US dollar, right? The focus is going to come back to the US dollar. If you're trading the euro against the US, you need to pay attention to what the US dollar is going to do. So we've gone through all the euro news. Looking at the US news, today, not too keen on that one, not too keen on that one. On Wednesday, we have retail sales numbers in the evenings coming out from the US retail sales number, looking at a good recovery, minus 0.721%. Core retail sales going from minus 1.1 to 1%. So we're looking at some good recovery coming from the US side. FOMC meeting minutes on Thursday morning at 3 a.m. So look out for that as well. And then some housing building permits, bit of a drop. Claims, and then crude oil and services PMI for the US going from 58.3 to 57.5, and new home sales and existing home sales dropping a little bit as well. So, putting it all together, we're going to get a bit of a mixed bag in terms of economic data coming from both the Eurozone and the US data. So what these means in terms of the charts, this is the euro dollar on the H4 time frame. Okay, the last time I spoke about this, which was last week, I said that, I'll zoom in one here, it was going to come down to about 1.2066, which it did exactly that, and go up to test the 1.2145 resistance level. So it went up there, it's tested that resistance level. I hope you jump into that trade. If you didn't, right now it's back. It came back down a little bit, and right now it's back at 1.2145. At this point, the prudent thing will be to wait for it to react to this resistance level. Is it going to break above or come back down? With the way data is being presented, it looks like we're going to see some weakness come around for the US dollar. We're going to see some weakness come around for the US dollar. Eurozone is probably going to stabilize a little bit. So with that, I think we could actually see further upside for the euro dollar, above 1.2150. Above 1.2150, you could be looking at even a 30 pip stop loss for a very good 90 pip take profit. Okay, above 1.2150, 30 pip stop loss, 90 pips take profit, 1:3 risk reward ratio upwards towards 1.2261. However, sitting at this resistance level, if it does turn down and it breaks below this point, I would only be looking to sell to assume that it's going back into this range below 1.2121. Below 1.2121, relatively big stop loss at 30 pips for a 60 pip take profit level. 30 pip stop loss, 60 pip take profit, it's still a 1:2 risk reward ratio below 1.2121. So in this scenario, you can see good trading opportunities for the euro dollar, both the upside or the downside, depending on how it reacts to this 1.2145 resistance level. With that said, looking at the euro pound, we've seen it drop significantly. It is at a multi-period low. Okay, so I'll zoom all the way out. The last time we came to this point was way back in 2020 March 2020. It broke through 8651 and it went all the way up. Right now we're looking at it coming towards the 8651 level again. So coming back into the H4 time frame, if you're looking to sell this down, I would say you're a bit late to the party. It probably will sit across, maybe bounce up a little bit before continuing down. So let it break below 87. Break below 87 before you could see that 40 pips downward move. Again, I sound like I'm not too keen on the euro pound, and I'm always not too keen on the euro pound because at 8651 multi or last year low, we're going to see quite a big reaction at this point. Why is it dropping so much? Really comes back to the pound dollar with that almost straight line upwards move. I'll tell you more about why the pound dollar has been going straight line upwards tomorrow. Okay, so in the meantime, be very careful about the euro pound. It looks like it wants to keep going down, but it's probably going to consolidate across at 87. Quite a nice round number to consolidate before possibly breaking lower. At this time, I want to take the chance to also show you yesterday's analysis. The Aussie dollar, we were saying that it could go up towards the 7845 level. It's 20 pips upwards. It's almost heading up towards that direction. I think that we could still see it hit 7845. And then for the Kiwi dollar, came down, tested that support of 7225, and it looks like it's on that trajectory up towards 7293. So I hope you caught yesterday's analysis. I hope you jumped into some of those trade ideas. And also, more importantly, if you're not already a Forex Briefcase client, get onto the link, jump onto Forex Briefcase as well. These guys are looking at 4% return this month. All right, so Sunil just asked, is it not better to wait for a bounce off 8651? I'm assuming you're talking about the euro pound, Sunil. 8651. 86. Yeah, well, you could wait for it to bounce off, but it's 40 pips away. For it to bounce off 8651, we will either need the euro dollar to go up significantly or for the pound dollar to drop significantly. And not many reasons why the pound dollar could drop. I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. Okay, so Sunil, I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, same place during this currency call. With that, I will pass it back to Daniel.
Okay, thank you, Jin. So nice trade idea on the Euro USD. So everybody do, if you missed the price or the stop loss idea, trade idea to buy or sell, go ahead and look at the chat or watch the video again, because the recording of this video will be uploaded in the LCMS Traders YouTube channel. So thank you for joining this session. So tomorrow it's Wednesday, so Wednesdays we'll be talking about pound. So catch you back again tomorrow. Looking forward to see you then. Bye bye.